Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today I wanted to try something a little bit different. We're going to try to play the white-blue artifact aggro-y thing, but there's a couple of cards I want to try to, I guess, change up things for the metagame and see if we can make it work for us. And I have a couple of cool ideas, just don't know if they're going to work just yet, but let's find out. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of artifacts, so having Dusk Rose Reliquary just makes sense as like a catch-all removal for artifacts and creatures. We do have Nesting Bot, and I think Nesting Bot's important if we're going to play Mendicant, because it allows us to get to the Starcher Engine's max speed a little bit faster there. We do have Novus Inspector, which makes another artifact, which is the whole reason it's here. We're trying a couple copies of Behind the Mask, though I think ultimately these might get removed, but I do like the fact that it could be surprise damage or surprise blocker, turning a creature into a 4/3, and it does work on regular creatures, not just artifacts. Case of the Filch Falcon, we should have enough artifacts to make this work, partly because we have stuff like Spyglass Siren that's also making maps for us, some Sheltered by Ghosts for some quality removal. We are going to play Diversion Unit. This is a good way to just keep sweepers from hitting you, making the like ley lines cost more, things like that, just for 1 mana. I'm going to rock some Gold for Thoptrix today, partly because it does protect our legendaries. We don't have much in the list, but it also gives us lifelink, and you'll see kind of why we like this as well. Mendicant, of course, has power equal number of artifacts. Hopefully we'll have a few. And if we can get to max speed, every time we play an artifact, we can pay 1 more and get a copy of it. One of those for some extra removal is Unidentified Hovership, which works against like mono red and things like that. And we're going to try a couple of copies of Unctus. Another way to keep cards in our hand, get to reload. We should have enough artifacts that get a benefit from the +1/+1, so we'll see what's up. And Zoetic Glyph. And I was thinking if we can get this on a Gold Forward Thoptrix that is flying, it'll have lifelink, so we get a little extra value there as well. But we'll see. I don't really know how this is going to work out just yet, but we're just trying some new things to see if they work. But it should be a fun list, and if you want to build it, there'll be a link in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. And if you would like to buy this or any new cards for Dragonstorm, or maybe fill out your commander deck, check out Tales of Avenger. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on your whole order, and you'll be helping us out while saving yourself some money. For now, though, let's go see if this new weird build of artifacts can get the job done. Oh, we drew Behind the Mask. Okay. Yeah, let's keep it. I think I want to play this first. So even if we don't draw a land, we could play some combination of these two and still get the Case of the Filch Falcon down. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, let's play this. Play the case. Get our attacks on. Alright. Is this just Boros Auras? Is that what we're looking at? Ooh, Manifold Mouse. Oh, they're debating if they want to put it on the Manifold Mouse or not here, but probably best for them not to. I could play an Inspector and do this. Though life gain in these matchups is pretty nice. And this is probably one of the... Let's be more mana efficient here, I guess, if we're going to do it. And let's attack. Alright. I also like that because no matter what land we get, or no land, we still have the option for 2 plays next turn, one of them being a removal spell. Speaking of, let's go attacking. Also, what's fun with this is if we leave mana up and they try to hit something for 1 or 2, you're just like, nope, it's 3. We're just stacking up artifacts. Alright. Sometimes, though, when we win against the Boros decks, it's just them not having enough creatures. Like, you get rid of, like, 2 things, and that's often enough. Nothing. Wow. Okay, wasn't really expecting that, but sure, let's put it on a map. In case something goes awry down the road and we really want cards, we'll have access to them. There ain't no reason not to attack here. Though, I do genuinely want to ask, what type of hand does Boros Auras keep with 7 cards that you can't cast things with 2 mana because just 1 mouse got removed? That feels weird, you know? Like, our opponent effectively played 2 cards. A mouse and put a card and plotted a card. That's crazy to me, because I feels like if we didn't remove the mouse, we probably died on the next turn, right? It's probably play this, rage, fling, you know, something crazy. Like, but you got rid of their 1 creature, and I guess they were planning on that surviving forever. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. Let's see what we can turn this into. I feel like so often we're having to use these Dusk Rose Wellercraze so early against mono red stuff, but it is what it is. Just got to slow them down a bit. But this is where you want to find Unctus, you want to find your thing to turn stuff into 5/4s, like this, where we got to put the pressure on where we can. Alright. It's amazing that they only cost 1. Let's go here. And here. Might as well get our attack on. Alright. Now, what the opponent doesn't know is we have another Mendicant. So if it's around during the combat step, Mendicant's just going to go to work blocking. Discard 2 cards, then draw that many and put counters. Yeah, you got it. Actually, maybe we don't. Hold on. Do we need to block here? I mean, yeah, technically, because the only other card in our hand's a Mendicant. Feels like it'd be a little foolish to not block. Otherwise, we're just going to have a card stranded in our hand anyway. Ah, but then we drew Unctus. Gosh dang it. That'll teach me. Let's attack. Technically reducing his power if we miss, but we didn't miss, though. That's a good next turn, too. Because we get to play Unctus and this. And we'll have enough artifacts. Because Unctus is also an artifact. Randomly. If you didn't know, now you know. Squee, you got it. Yeah, not blocking. Oh, they don't have anything. Dang. Alright, cool. I mean, maybe they did have something and they were expecting us to block and we didn't. Like, I don't know. But that worked out great for us. And the crazy part is, Unctus says whenever a blue creature you control, whenever it just becomes tapped, you draw a card and then discard a card. So we were just going to go through a pile of cards, whether we liked it or not, which is funny. But yeah, that works out nicely for us. We'll take that. All right, we can try to make this work. Blue-white decks. Am I right? At least ours is aggressive. We're trying to do stuff. This is weird. Like, am I supposed to just play Mendicant here? I feel like the answer is yes. Oh, they got red mana, actually. Alright, I'm going with Mendicant here. Mostly because even if we don't get a land, we could Nesting Bot remove a creature if that's an option. Weird. Hmm. Alright. Opponent doesn't appear to have anything. I mean, really here, we probably should be trying to get Diversion Unit down. But, if their idea is to sweep the board, we'll just have 3 1/1s after this. Sphinx. Oh, gosh. What? What? Opponent? Wow. Okay. Sphinxes are in our future. Like, that's a little unnerving. I ain't gonna lie. It's not comforting. Oh, you're playing that Sphinx. Well, that one does actually... Yeah. Alright, that has to deal damage to do anything, though, right? Is that the one? Whenever it attacks is the deal. Okay. You know what? I guess I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of the token. Oh, I would get 2 of them. Oh, I wasn't even thinking I could get 2 diversion units. Dang, forgot. I'll decline here. And I guess we'll end the turn. The opponent's at 8 if their plan is just flashing in and blocking. Okay, there's a Sunfall, so we don't get what we wanted. I guess having the diversion unit would have been nice. I think, though, we still just go here. And then... pass? Though I guess I could have got rid of their 3/3. I feel like there's another Sphinx in our future. How do we deal with that? Well, if it's only 3/3, then maybe we're alright. And it is cute that this also has ward, so it's just a nuisance for them to try to kill. I mean, I guess we attack with both? I mean, they'll flash in, block the 2. Probably not good for us. I probably should only attacked with the 5, honestly, but whatevs. We're in it at this point. How about no? I mean, they can still block, yeah, with the 3/3, which is fine. This is an interesting deck the opponent has, for real. Like, some cards we definitely don't see played very often. Oh, looks like they're coming to try to kill our duder here. No, they're going to Farsight Ritual. Put 2 of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom. Well, doesn't sound like that kills this. I mean, here's kind of a weird thing. I could put this on here, and then if they do get something to move it, I get 2 triggers, which is kind of wild. I don't think I want to waste it, though, because we'll have another artifact here. But it's one of those things that if there was nothing else, I might actually consider it. Never got a 5th lay-in, though, which would have been nice earlier. Opponent's at 3. I mean, Sunfall gets them a body. Was kind of cool. We got to see Diversion Unit do its thing, though. I mean, because right now they can still block. I mean, I guess we got to try, right? And if they have a counter, they have a counter. We can't do nothing about it. Like, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Like, you got it. Just costs us more next time. Or actually, no, it's costs us 2 next time. Actually, that kind of works. Alright. I mean, Aven Interrupter's a good card. I think, I just don't... I mean, I guess they're playing everything with flash or instant speed. Is kind of their gimmick here. Oh yeah, now that that's dead, it doesn't even cost me 2. So that's even better. Alright, what are we doing? That's a lot of mana. We do not like that. 6? Uh-oh. What is about to go down here? Nope, they're back to 5. They changed their mind. Nope, now they're down to just 2. Nope, none. They changed their mind entirely. This is probably worse that they have this many choices that they're trying to figure out what to cast. Probably leave mana open to blocks. Probably part of their plan here. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, you know we have it already. I'm not gonna not play it. The least secretive play we've had this whole game. Alright, here comes what they were saving mana for, whatever that is. I'm assuming they're trying to play around the Zoetic Glyph since they know we had it. And also leave mana open so they could block. Which would make sense. Change the target of a spell or ability to a single target. Alright. There's only one other thing to target. Which was funny because we were talking about what that would look like earlier. I mean, I guess if you have another one, so be it. All our eggs will be in one basket, I guess. Yeah, we knew that was part of the plan, so that's not a surprise. Alright, go attacking. So if they do anything to either one of these, we got a lot of triggers coming. Nope, still got there. Yeah, that was weird. That game felt a little clunky from our side, but opponents, I guess, I was going to say didn't go great, but they still did most of what they want to do and got a sweeper off. So, yeah, all right. Sure, let's do it. 1 blue mana, 1 white mana. That's all we need to go, right? If we could find another Inspector or a nesting bot here, that would be excellent. And then draw an untapped land. Just in that order. That'd be perfect. Now, whether we get it or not, different story. I actually don't think we will. Oh, no. Dang it. Well, now I feel like I have to use Shelter by Ghosts, or else we risk this getting out of hand, sadly. Hate wasting it on that, but it is what it is. Fortunately, there's too many situations. You just let that sit around for too long. They start pumping up creatures, or they use their own shelters, or whatever. It just gets bad. And at least here, with us being able to play, if the opponent plays some creature here for 2 mana, like we can get rid of it with the hover ship, and then start trying to move forward. Well, so it's red-white auras. I was thinking we might actually see a blue land here. Kellen. Searching for an equipment or an aura. Interesting. Alright. So they're getting a sheltered by ghosts. This creates an interesting scenario because I'm tempted to play this, but the thing is, if they play a 1-mana thing and get rid of this, we actually don't get a 5/5 for our trouble. But we don't have a better play here, so I'm just going to do it anyway. And this at least kind of forces their hand of just like, you kind of got to get rid of Zoetic Glyph here. I mean, I guess technically you can get rid of the artifact, but then I possibly get something else. So, you know, up to you if that's what you want to do. But they might just try to get rid of their own shelter by ghosts. And that's a thing. But being at 11, I would assume... Nope, they're not. They're just going to shelter by ghost or shelter by ghost. Alright. That is a thing you can do. Oh, that is nice. That is real nice. Alright, so now we play this. Oh, wait. Do I want to get rid of that? Because I can do this, get rid of that, attack. No, let's just do this. I'm gonna get rid of the artifact from this actually, because I only have to pay 3, and we're still gonna get rid of their board, so that's fine. Get rid of this. Target this. Pay the 2. Put it on here. Get rid of this. Now attack. And we should be good to go now. It's a quirky way for all that to work out. But yeah, that's going to come into play tap, so that doesn't help them. Oh, they had green mana. Wow. Yeah, even a chump blocker here doesn't matter with double strike. Alright. Cool. That works. Okay. This isn't, like, crazy, but it's good enough. Recruitment officer. I might want to run into a recruitment officer if they would let us. That is a no. They will not let us. But that's okay. We're going to go here. Might just be putting the shelter by ghost on a Mendicant, I think. Yeah. Looks like that's exactly what we'll be doing. So let's take that time to do that now. And go attacking. Oh, is this like Jeskai Soldiers? I hadn't seen just straight up Soldiers in a minute. We played Humans the other day. That was very good. So, Soldiers might still be playable. Oh, I would have much rather killed you. You are a very annoying card. To the extreme levels. Here's what's funny. I kind of want to be tricky and try to get them. But I think I'm just going to do this. And just keep the pressure up. Alright. And they can kill our nesting bot. They could kill Mendicant now with 4 mana. Pretty sure. Ooh, double Sky Strike Officer. That sucks. That's going to be rough. Even more so with that. Ugh. Yep. That's gonna be annoying. Need some more removal cards, deck. That ain't it. But we do get 2 of those, which is nice. So I'm gonna do this first, so the turn doesn't look too ridiculous. Ooh, actually, no, I don't have any other flyers to block there. Yeah. And then we go attacking. Now, there's a chance they don't block Mendicant, and then we turn Mendicant into a 4/3. That would be plus for all the other things. Oh, no, it's just equal to the number. It doesn't... Oh, that wouldn't change it enough. That's unfortunate. All right. They do get to draw a card here. Yep, those just end up weighted. And end the turn. Oh no, they have all the mana they would ever need. Well, they will shortly. Man, if I could have found, like, the pirate, and then maybe they would have tacked into it, that would have been nice. But yeah, this one just didn't quite work out the way we wanted. Or even a case of the Filch Falcon would have been pretty sweet. The opponent wants to split up here. Destroy all tapped creatures. Yeah, alright, sure. You might actually help us if we hit the right cards. Well, another Mendicant ain't bad. We could have done a lot worse. I mean, they get 2 soldiers by attacking, so, like, why wouldn't you? I would totally do it. And fortunately, we got a little bit of a life gain buffer there earlier, so that helps. Oh, okay, okay. Though, this does create a small problem on if we should try to save one of these, or should we just get rid of a Sky Strike Officer? There's also the thing of if we get rid of, say, Baird now, then they have to decide to draw cards or not right now. And I would assume they would block, or maybe block and block. And then we could get in 4, 5, 6, and it's still not quite enough. No, I think the game might go too long, so let's just do this. Oh, we get 2 of them. And we only have a 1 mana thing in hand. That's great, actually. So we can just get rid of both Sky Strike Officers. Assuming they don't have 2 protective spells. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, I had a moment where I was just like, I'll get rid of 1, and I wasn't even thinking I could just get rid of both. And then attacking here means we don't even lose anything relevant. So, sure. Yeah, weird. That was not the way I anticipated that going. Okay, we get to go first. You know, this is at least playable. We have a turn 2 Diversion Unit, or Sheltered by Ghosts if we need it. Obviously looking to get to that 3rd land, because that unlocks good times here. Oh, you are annoying. Huh. But you played a colorless land. Are you all in on Death Touch, is the question. And if so, how badly... You know what, let's go with this. And then just no attack. So force them to have like 2 removal, and they're only going to have 1 color mana here, so... Okay, so they're not even doing that. So is this maybe actually some type of Proliferate poison deck and not just an actual poison deck? Alright, well, we'll see. Yep, that's what's going on here for sure. Alright, well, with that secret out of the bag, let's draw an untapped land. You couldn't do that for us at all, could you, deck? Would have been nice. I mean, Diversion Unit at least can stop one thing from happening, probably. So we're going to do that. Obviously, we'd like to have the damage there, but, you know, sometimes it's just not an option. I think we just play another one. We're stuck on 2 lands, so we got to do what we got to do. Okay, that was the right play that worked out. We do need actual blue mana for that, so we can't play either of these. But the opponent gave up. Awesome. So even second 2 land, Diversion Units held it down. Because they were never going to be able to get one of these off. At least not for a while, because they have to pay 3 more. So against this particular deck, this pretty much blanks them until they have 5 mana. And then, well, that's not true. They could be playing the 1 mana thing that kills us, right? But otherwise, I don't know if we were going to get there, but this at least was giving us a real fighting chance. Yeah, we keep this. I was just thinking about, like, what do future turns look like? Because I can only play... Well, now that changes things. I would say because I could only play one thing a turn. But that is not the case anymore. Spyglass Siren dead? No, they are cycling. So it might be that deck. Alright. Well, if they are playing Monument, we'll have to save our Sheltered by Ghost for other things, obviously. Let's attack. But it could also mean that our... Well, yeah, because that's a vehicle. Our unidentified hover ship might be kind of bad. And by kinda, I'm assuming very. But on the plus side, we do have other lands, so we could just start turning artifacts into flyers if we feel we need to. They are hardcore cycling here. And they are playing a variety of colors. And so, oh, they might just be trying to get all these out of the graveyard. Might be their game plan here. Okay, so they're just playing all the colors. I'm assuming with the intent of getting those out of the yard. So... let's do this. I don't want to overcommit here. In the event they're just going to play a sweeper. Duskro's Reliquary. Does this do anything against them? Like, maybe? Like, I don't really know. Like, kinda? Probably. I mean, we already have 2 other ways to get rid of creatures, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. I mean, technically, yeah, 2 ways. That would have been the 3rd. Alright, so you reanimate a vehicle here? No, they didn't reanimate a vehicle here. What the hell? What's happening? I kind of want to attempt to just put this on Nesting Bot. I don't want to waste an artifact because I want to be able to use the case later. So I guess we just take the risk. They have something to kill Nesting Bot, so be it. I mean, we still get a 1/1, so, like, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, maybe their plan is just jam them all into play at the same time? I don't know. I mean, because each of these would drain us... Oh, that's not the drain one, even. They just get to destroy permanents. Oh, alright. Sunfall here, maybe? Nope, Brotherhood's in. Fair enough. Interesting that they do have Brotherhoods in, though. Little concerning, because we play Mendicant, everybody dies, and that's tough. Okay. They don't have it, because they would have just let that happen. So that's fine. Yeah, I have to assume at this point, their plan is just get everything out of the graveyard, right? Get to 7 mana, get all your stuff into play. What would they be able to do? 18 damage right now? I mean, that's a lot. And if I remember right, you could do it on back-to-back turns, because they're just sacrificed at the end of turn. They don't get exiled. Ooh, what was that? Okay, now they have 24. Now the math doesn't work for us. Case, you're cute. Yeah, we pass. Oh, I guess I could have drawn there to see if I find something. Because that could have been important if it was a diversion unit or some such. Oh, well, it would have just been a land, so it wouldn't have mattered all that much. And that doesn't do anything here. So yeah, so this is just a matchup where some of our cards are just real bad. Like, I'm just trying here. I think the opponent's probably got what they need already. I don't know how helpful that is. What are we looking to do? Yeah, I'm still going to leave a creature back here. Probably should just put the maps on this guy. I just realized with the math. I mean, if they get the other right creature in the yard here, though. Okay. So they still have 24. So we don't outright die just yet. Okay. Oh, yet a detention. Oh, yeah. Then we are dead. Yeah, that's what I assumed the case was. We had a bad draw there, though. Opponent goes first, but this is a fine hand to keep here. I don't know how fun today's video is going to be for y'all to watch, so I'm apologizing, but it's a lot of red decks and a lot of, like, blue-white stuff is kind of all I've really encountered. I don't know why. It's just very weird that that was the trend today. Go attacking, I guess. Do I lose a nesting bot? I do not. Play this. Load up a Novus Inspector? Nope. They want to kill that, apparently. Wow. Aggressive. I don't mind, though. Those are some other artifacts I could turn into a thing, so it's all good. Though I feel like they're probably going to have a counter or something here. Oh, no. There's a Thran Spider. Oh, so this is probably... Anytime... Oh, we can actually use that for artifacts, too. That's nice. Usually when we see this, this is a sign of there being some type of, what you called? Synthesizer deck. So what am I... I kind of want to save this, obviously, for if a synthesizer shows up. So let's just do this. That's a clue. That's a Power Stone. We don't need the Power Stone, so I'd rather just do that. I can at least use these others. The opponent's really debating on if they're going to block here or not. Interesting. Okay. Sure, Assimilation Aegis. You got it. What do we get? Well, that's something. The problem is you don't want to get rid of the Assimilation Aegis, because that just gives them another opportunity to get rid of something, so I'll just get rid of that. The Aegis usually doesn't do much in these fights. Case. Alright. Let's attack. In the turn. Day of Judgment works. We'll draw a card, which you already know what the top card is, but it does get us one closer to other things. Man, where's a Diversion Unit when you need one? That would be a great time. Attack. Play this. Pass. So we have a solved case. And they have a Mendicant. Okay. This is interesting. It has all the signs that this would be a synthesizer deck, but not seeing synthesizer type cards. Yep, our graveyard's gone. That's fine. It's interesting how many rest in pieces I've been seeing. There are a lot lately. Alright, how much damage can we get in here? If we make this 4, 8... Oh, actually, that's it. Yeah, we just do this. Get rid of that. Change the base power toughness on this to 4, which would make that 9. And then that'll do it. Nice. Well, this isn't great, huh? And we're on the draw. I'm going to mulligan that. Alright. I was just looking for something a little more playable, so this will work. Alright, well, let's see where this goes. I mean, I have a feeling we're going to, like, shelter something, and then they're going to get it back, and we're going to play that game for a little bit, but kind of just is what it is. Alright. Diversion units. I mean, Unctus isn't terrible here, being a big 2/4. I mean, that's a sizable body at least. Yeah, we're not blocking, obviously. To no one's surprise. I mean, opponent did the right thing. Still give us a chance to block, because, you know, we might risk it. But, you know, the burn spells going at our creatures and not us is a fairly positive situation. And now, even if Unctus dies, we do at least have options to Spyglass Siren into Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, again, no blocks. There's a Rage. Alright. Are we dead? Now you fling it at us? No, I thought that was going to give the concession there, but no. Oh, that's actually great here, honestly, because now we get Unctus, we can take this. We can play this. Play this. Now, admittedly, they have a Rage, we're still in trouble, but this, at least in theory, gives us a little bit of help. Nemesis. Alright. I mean, it's attack with Nemesis or nothing here, so that's fine. Don't hate that. Let's draw a card first. See if we can find removal for the Nemesis. We did not. So let's go ahead and put this here. Ooh. That's an interesting card. I don't know that it does anything. Alright, well, let's at least leave it on top for now. I may put that in the yard now. And then attack. Oh. We don't have any artifacts anymore, though. Alright. I mean, they could keep pumping up the Heartfire hero here, too, and eventually that becomes a risk. Well, I mean, we do what we gotta do, right? I mean, if they got it, they got it. Not a lot we're gonna do about it. Okay. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. And we're not in great shape, mind you, but yeah, it definitely could have been a lot worse. No attacks. We have to stay to block here, obviously. We need a Sheltered by Ghost, or actually any of our removal for the... Dude, I probably should have traded there if I was going to take 3 anyway. Well, it didn't matter. We missed out. Alright. So yeah, y'all, that was a fun one. I don't know how I feel about Behind the Mask. It did work out for us a couple of times, but it's a little quirky. I guess also, as much as I like the unidentified hover ships and some of the other things, I think the deck really just needs to have some number of either shelter or not sheltered, get lost or exercise. Mostly because there's enough decks in the format where there's going to be enchantments you just got to get rid of. And sometimes you're just kind of waiting around, and having some instant speed stuff to do there would be pretty good. But the deck actually does work. We were at 65%, I believe, at 10 and 5. So, you know, can't really complain about that. Did what it was supposed to do. So if you want an update for this at the end of the season, maybe this deck's for you. But you know the drill. There'll be a link in the description. Takes you over to Moxfield. And if you need to buy any cards, go check out Tales of Adventure. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN. Save yourself some money. And then also, you can support by becoming a member. And if you don't want to spend anything, just watch another video and watch it all the way through, because that always helps. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.